This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. 2 men gunned down in Seaview Gardens. The police are keeping an eye on Seaview Gardens, Kingston 11, after 2 men were shot and killed by gunmen in the area on Thursday night. The deceased has been identified as a 33-year-old Raymond Brown, otherwise called the Pussman, of Windsor Heights in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and a 30-year-old Leon Morgan, otherwise called Lee, of Vereen Avenue, Kingston 10. Police report that at about 9:35 p.m., residents heard loud explosions coming from a section of the community and alerted the police. On their arrival, Brown was found suffering from gunshot wounds and taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Sometime later, Morgan was also found suffering from bullet wounds in the community and was assisted to the hospital, where he died. Investigations are ongoing. Wanted man turns himself into cops. At least one of the 10 men who were listed as wanted by the police in Portmore, St. Catherine, has turned himself in. Damian Devil Henry, 21, from Burke Road in Old Harbor, handed himself over to the police yesterday. Henry, who frequented Darlistan in Westmoreland and Portland, was being sought for a murder that occurred in 2013. Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, commanding officer for the St. Catherine South Police Division, told the news that Henry is being held pending charges. Police conducted several raids in an effort to find the wanted men. So intense were the operations that even other wanted men who were not on the list were captured. Others were brought in by relatives who saw how serious the cops were and the impact they were having. SSP Phillips encouraged the other wanted men to follow Henry's example. He said the police will be coming full force for them. The list of wanted men were released by the Portmore police 2 weeks ago. The men are wanted for several crimes committed in the division, including murder, shooting, and illegal possession of firearms. The remaining wanted men are Sheldon Boy-Wright, 27, from Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11, wanted for murder and illegal possession of firearm. He frequents Nagahead, Bridgeport, and the Spanish Town Road in Kingston 11. Rudolph Boxer Shaw, 26, of Ponzi Crescent, Longville Park, Clarendon, wanted for absconding bail. Mario Chesson Barnes, 24, from Gulf Gregory Park, wanted for murder. Marlon Shortman Barnett, a.k.a. Jamo, 41, from Gulf Gregory Park and the Tivoli Gardens in Kingston. He is wanted for a shooting. Barrington Cooley Campbell, 32, of Central Road, Central Village, St. Catherine, wanted for a shooting. Marky Puddy Mitchell from Penway Passage Fort, wanted for murder. Marcus Mitchell of Penway Passage Fort, wanted for murder. Manton Brown, 41, of Iris Close in Portmore, wanted for murder. And Stokely Pepper Collins, 49, from Windsor Heights Central Village, wanted for a shooting. He frequents Bulby, St. Andrew. Gun attack in Duhaney Park that left 4 injured was a reprisal, said cops. An ongoing gang feud is believed to be the motive behind the shooting of 4 people in Duhaney Park, St. Andrew, a week ago. The 4, which included a woman and 3 men, one of whom is a policeman, were shot when gunmen opened fire on a group. They have since been released after being admitted to hospital. Head of the St. Andrew South Police Division, Senior Superintendent Kirk Ricketts, said investigations have unearthed that the attack was a reprisal for a murder that happened in the middle of last year. SSP Ricketts said there have been many reprisals and counter-reprisals since that murder, with last week's shooting being the latest. One of the injured persons was a target of the gunman, SSP Ricketts told the news. He said the gang feud was between men from the area and men from other areas and in other police divisions. The police have since stepped up patrols in the community where the shooting occurred. St. Andrew man pleads guilty to cocaine possession. A St. Andrew man held with more than $3 million and a quantity of cocaine pleaded guilty on a charge when he appeared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. Marvin O. Carlock, 47, a painter from Drumblair Mansion, was however remanded to stand the trial after also pleading not guilty to other charges. Locke, who was detained after he was held with the drugs and the U.S. and the Jamaican currencies during a police operation, was charged with possession of dealing in cocaine as well as possession of criminal property. He pleaded guilty to possession and will be tried on the other charges on February 21, 2022. Court documents alleged that detectives from the Narcotics Division raided an apartment occupied by Locke, resulting in the seizure of 4.73 ounces of cocaine, $3,750,000, and the U.S. $450. The cocaine seized has a street value of $335,000. Following investigations into the seizures, Locke was charged. 14-year-old Monica Williams missing. An another alert has been activated for 14-year-old Monica Williams, a student of Macquarie in Hopewell, Hanover, who has been missing since Monday, January 31. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and about 142 centimeters, or 4 feet 8 inches tall. Reports from the Sandy Bay police are that Monica was last seen at home, wearing a yellow blouse, black shoes, and carrying a multicolored handbag. Efforts to contact her have proven futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Monica Williams is being asked to contact the Sandy Bay police at 876-953-5312, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Husband and wife killed allegedly by son in Portmore identified. The husband and wife allegedly killed by their son in Christian Meadows, Portmore, St. Catherine this morning have been identified. They are 69-year-old Cecil Ramsey, a minister of religion and a painting contractor, and a 55-year-old acting vice principal of St. Andrew Preparatory School, Phyllis Ramsey. Their son Simeon is in custody. The police report that they received a call and went to Phoenix Park in Dunbeholden in Portmore and spoke with the security guards about a Toyota Axia motor car registered to Phyllis Ramsey that was abandoned in the community. They say the vehicle was searched and blood was found inside. The police say the suspect was later found wandering inside the community and he was apprehended. According to the police, during an initial interview, he informed the cops that he had stabbed and killed his parents. The police then escorted the suspect to his home in Antares Avenue in Christian Meadows, where they say the bodies of his parents were found inside the house. The police say a knife was also found. Meanwhile, staff at the St. Andrew Preparatory School are now getting grief counseling following the murder of Phyllis Ramsey. Government to pay up to $500,000 for illegal guns. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced a new Get the Guns campaign. Under the initiative, a reward system will be put in place where between $250,000 and $500,000 will be paid for illegal weapons. Speaking at an event in Olympic Gardens, St. Andrew today, Holness said the undertaking is part of the government strategy to fight crime. He appealed to persons in possession of illegal guns to give them up. He also urged persons with information to share it with the police. There are several key elements to the plan. Some of them are too secret. We won't say too much about them except to say that our capacity to detach and recover firearms has considerably improved, and you are seeing the results of it already, Holness said. He reiterated that the plans are afoot to significantly increase the penalty for possession of an illegal gun. In a few days, we will take a new firearms bill to Parliament, which will create several new offenses, he said. Today's announcement came a day after 13 guns, including 10 high-powered rifles, were seized in a police operation in the Florence Hall housing scheme in Trelawney. One man was shot and killed in the operation. On Monday, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson indicated that since the start of the year, 88 illegal guns have been recovered. These include 13 rifles, the highest haul in January since 2011. Anderson indicated that the AK-47 is the weapon of choice for gunmen in Jamaica, with a gun costing between $500,000 and $1 million to acquire. Cement spill causes traffic pileup in Mandeville. There was a traffic pileup on New Green Main Road in Mandeville, Manchester, due to a cement spill. People on the scene told the news that shortly before 4 p.m., bags of cement fell off a truck which was traversing the main road. Residents from New Green Close and Patrick Road have been trying to clear the spill by loading wheelbarrows, bags, and buckets with cement. Police and the firefighters were at the scene. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.